Hey everyone, so let me ask you something. Have you ever had this brilliant idea, but you just found yourself completely stuck? You plan, you research, you make these amazing strategies, but you never actually start? Well, today, we're diving into that exact paradox. We're going to explain how to escape what's known as the intelligence trap.
I know, it sounds a little crazy, right? But seriously, think about it for a second. Could your own intelligence, your amazing ability to see every single potential problem, be the very thing that's holding you back from making any real progress? You would be shocked at how common this actually is.
Okay, so let's put a name to this thing. It's called the intelligence trap. And honestly, it's a hurdle that trips up some of the most ambitious and capable people out there.
So, what does this trap actually look like in the real world? Well, it's that endless cycle of thinking that feels super productive, but results in, well, nothing. You build this perfect, beautiful, intricate plan, but the very first step feels so huge that you just never take it. And all that incredible potential, it just sits there, completely untapped. And this really shows you the two paths you can take. On one side, you've got the trap, all that wasted potential, these super complex plans, and a barrier to getting started that feels impossibly high. But on the other side, you have the system. That's about consistent progress, simple rules, and a barrier to action so low you can just step right over it. And that, right there, is where we want to be.
So how in the world do we get from the trap over to the system? Well, the escape plan is a name I absolutely love, Stupidly Simple Systems. And this is all about engineering a totally new way to look at your goals, and it all focuses on one single core idea.
And this is it. This is the foundational principle. You have to forget about perfection, forget about complexity. The single most important goal here is to lower the barrier to starting so much that it feels kind of ridiculous not to do it. We are literally aiming for an action that is easier to just do than it is to procrastinate on.
Let's make this real with an example. So your goal isn't become a sales superstar. It's not even close 10 deals this week. It's just make one sales call. That's it. Can you do that? Of course you can. It's almost harder to come up with an excuse not to do it. And that is the power of making it stupidly simple.
Or here's another one. Say you want to write a book. The goal isn't write a bestseller. The system is write 1 page a day. Look, even on your absolute worst, most tired day, you can probably manage 1 page, right? This isn't about the output of any single day. It's about building an unstoppable engine of consistency.
So why does this work so incredibly well? It's because these simple systems, they're built on a really powerful philosophical engine. It's a complete mindset shift away from how we're normally taught to achieve big things. This right here, this one idea, is the key to the whole thing. You're making a choice. You're choosing consistent imperfection over wasted potential. You're actively deciding to accept that your daily action isn't gonna be perfect. But that messy, imperfect action, it is infinitely more valuable than the perfect plan that never, ever happens.
And here's where the magic happens, broken down into 3 steps. First, your simple system lowers the barrier to action, so you actually start. Second, because it's so easy to start, you just do it every day, and that builds consistency. And third, that consistency, day after day, creates its own powerful momentum. 1 page a day becomes 30 pages a month, and that becomes a finished manuscript before you even know it.
Okay, that's enough theory. The entire point of this is to break that cycle of overthinking, right? So it is time to move from just learning about this to actually doing it.
Let's be honest, you have probably done enough planning on your big goal to last a lifetime. It's time to stop sharpening the axe and just start swinging it, even if it's just one tiny little chop. It is time to build your own engine.
And that brings us to the final and most important question. And I'm asking you, directly, what is the one tiny, almost laughably simple action that you can commit to doing every single day, starting tomorrow, that's going to move you toward your goal? Seriously, don't overthink it. Just pick one. That's it. That's your escape plan.